Hey guys, 2024 is here. Happy New Year. And now let's talk about what is likely to happen with immigration, U.S. immigration during this new year. The good, the bad, and maybe the ugly. I don't know. We'll see where we go in this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey, an immigration lawyer in New York, working with clients nationwide at McBean Law. You may reach out to us at 888-462-4006 or at McBeanLaw.com, where you can request a meeting with an attorney. Friends, before you go today, do me the favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notice of these videos each week. Now let's talk about some immigration trends. What is likely to happen in this new year? Let's start off with some good first. Number one, we're expecting that some cases will be processed faster, specifically naturalization cases. And you may have been hearing me talk a lot about this on social media, that this is the election year, guys. We're going to elect a new president. Historically speaking, naturalization cases tend to speed up during an election season because they want more voters. Those in the White House would love to see some enthusiastic new Democratic voters. They're going to speed up naturalization. So this is a great year to start your naturalization case so that you can be approved. If you have a good, strong case, could be approved in time for the November elections. The other type of cases that I think will move a little faster, and they've already started to move faster. Those are really like the parent-child or child-parent filings, adjustment of status cases. Those cases typically are very straightforward, and so it's very easy, I should say easy, for the government to approve those cases. So be on the lookout for faster processing times. I don't necessarily think that marriage cases will be improved in terms of processing times because marriage cases are what they are. They tend to be complex. Although most marriage cases are approved, others are not because of fraud that the government sees time and time again. So marriage cases may or may not speed up. We'll see about that. The second good thing that we're likely to see this new year is some visa cases abroad, visa applications are going to be processed faster. And the State Department has already started to waive some interviews. And in fact, last month we reported out in our newsletter, they are expanding visa interview waivers to more visa holders. That's a good thing. Although some embassies are still backed up, as you guys know, some embassies are still even trying to recover from COVID. This expansion doesn't impact the immigrant visa processing times, but it does impact those of you who are seeking a non-immigrant visa. The third good thing that we will see this year, starting January 29th, as a matter of fact, our government is bringing back H-1B stamping right here in the United States. But this is limited, guys, only to those who had gotten an original stamp or visa from India or Canada. This is really great news because about 20,000 people will be impacted by this great news. They'll be able to get their stamping done right here in the US rather than having to go back to India or Canada for stamping. There are some other limitations to this. You want to be sure to look up these changes, I should say, on your own. What are some of the bad things and ugly things that we're likely to see this year? Well, as I've said, it's an election season, and so oh, God help us with all of the rhetoric that is already out there and that will continue this year leading up to the November elections. But specifically, the migrant crisis is putting significant pressure on policymakers on Capitol Hill with respect to the border control dollars versus amnesty versus dollars for Ukraine. Congress is all over the place with immigration and with all these issues. The migrant crisis is surely putting a huge damper on progress that we could be making as a nation around immigration. I'm not predicting that this is the year where we will see that amnesty that we've been looking for, but you never know, right? The second bad trend that we're likely to see is related to migrants, and it's with our immigration court system. We already have over 3 million cases in immigration court, a huge significant backlog. And this migrant crisis is only making it worse and putting more pressure on our system. Expect to see maybe a slowdown with your immigration case in court. It just depends on your jurisdiction, where you are in the country, what's happening in your city. Just expect that the migrant crisis is going to impact our immigration system in a significant way. Now, lastly, guys, because of the migrant situation, millions more will not have a pathway to a green card, because those who you see coming in from the border, the way that they are entering, they are not eligible for adjustment of status or any other relief other than asylum. And as you guys know, as I've said in the past, 99% of those people are not eligible for asylum. It's going to create this huge bottleneck, so to speak, in our immigration system, with many millions more people in the system who do not have an immediate pathway to a green card. 2024 is in God's hands, right? But I'm just sharing with you some of my thoughts. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comment below, what are your predictions, or what do you think will likely happen this year with immigration? Share those thoughts with me below. Thanks so much for being with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.